Hey guys, what is up? CD Mangaka here. I'm bringing you some more Uncharted 2 multiplayer gameplay. This match is from today. There's guys in 45 right there. If you're a subscriber and watching this video, send me another message on PSN saying that you're related to YouTube somehow. If I don't get anything like that, I'm not adding you because I don't know you. Otherwise, I assume you're like a friend of one of my friends or whatever, which I don't really add. And here's Longoria, who's been sending me messages to join him in Modern Warfare 2 when I'm playing Uncharted 2. That's one thing. My subscribers, I love you guys to death and whatnot, but if I'm not playing a game that you would like to play, I probably don't want to play it. And I know I don't respond. That's probably because I'm in multiplayer and just like really deep into it. I know Bernio Blade sent me a message. No, not Bernio. It was Link's manager. He sent me a message like, MW2, and I'm taking a little break from Modern Warfare right now. I'm just gonna kind of, let it sink back, kind of let my, my luck build up in it for a while until I drop. Until then, I'm gonna go a little more on Uncharted 2. I'll get some Sigma 2 out tomorrow, I think. Yeah, I'll get the chapter done tomorrow at least. Anyways, let's see. Let's talk about Uncharted 2 gameplay right now. We're here at the Fortress, which was like a free DLC released by Naughty Dog. It's a map from Uncharted 1, as us Uncharted 1 fans will recognize, and during the match, a plane, Nathan Drake's plane from the original, actually crashes through the area. It doesn't change the gameplay at all, it's just a little Easter egg, if you will. Running here with my teammates, I got increased pistol aim accuracy down sight, as well as surefoot, so I can stay away from the explosives. So even though on this map, it's not really an issue. This area right here has an RPG, which I'm looking for, but somebody's already stole it, which I find out from the kill feed, as in teammate kills a teammate. And the shotgun's in the middle of the pedestal right here. Now Fortress, it can be a bit repetitive because at the very start of the map, you got this long spread out area where there's both teams spawn, and it involves into that kind of pretty straightforward gunfight that you just saw occur, where both teams just kind of go, and you can get a grenade lob across the map and get a kill pretty easy. I've done it occasionally. I tried it at the beginning of this video and failed, but I do get a similar grenade throw later on in the match. And let's see. We'll talk about some things as they come up. Like right here, let's see, juking players and whatnot. This is what happens when you juke. You change up the environment so that you can stop getting damaged and get them into a position where you can take them out. Like right there, I dropped on down to the lower level, but I didn't immediately jump up on the ledge so I can do the pull down. I waited for a second so we can get closer to the ledge, and I can do it, jump up and pull him down in one smooth movement, therefore eliminating the chance that he could kick me off. It's a bit of an improvisational technique that takes you some time. With Uncharted 2, you can get away with playing an instinct and still play pretty good. If your instinct's good and you can play the single player in a very decent manner. With moving around the map, I would recommend that you stick to cover, that you are always by something that you can hit O on and just check the corner. And then right here, I think I'm trying to pistol snipe, which I'm failing at right now, but I actually do have some gameplay footage on the plaza, I think, where I actually do snipe with a pistol pretty efficiently. Let's talk about with aiming in this game, you're going to get a lot of recoil, and with your standard pistol, I can't remember the names, like 92FS or something like that. And right here, I'm luring a guy out, actually, and not poking around the corner and just throwing a grenade, hoping he'll go over it, but right here, I'm just getting a little wild with my gunshots. With shotguns, what you mainly want to do is just to get close and blind fire, as I was trying to do right there, but it looks like he melee'd me. I would almost recommend staying away from melee. The only time you want to do it is if a guy's rolling at you, because you'll get the first strike easy. But if you run up to a guy and he's standing up and he's kind of aware where you are and you hit him, he's just going to hit you back and forth, and you both are going to wind up killing each other. Right here, like, I'm trying to get my pistol sniping, but with the pistol, your gun's going to ride up. There we go. I'm kind of sniping again. What you want to do as you're shooting this gun is just barely hold down the left analog stick, just barely push it down. And then as you fire, your gun's going to go up, but as you're holding the left analog stick down, the gun's going to go up, then come right back down where you were, and you can group your shots pretty effectively. But this will only work with like a semi-auto weapon, which is just basically your standard pistol. And the Deagle has a little more kick to it than you would imagine, so right here I'm trying to get hits, but I'm not too sure about hit marker with the scoped in FAL. Right here I think I'm going to get a grenade kill. Nah. If you're in cover and you're losing health like that, I also recommend just blind firing, pointing your reticule at the guy and blind firing. It keeps you in cover, He's out in the open exposed like that, you'll generally, even if he gets to jump on you, you'll kill him. And it's also when he's going to try and run up and melee you as well. Because sometimes when a guy's getting in close and he's going to do one or two things, melee you or blaster you with a shotgun or pistol, which is the pistol shotgun. And when that occurs, what you want to do is just stay in your cover and behind cover, crouching and whatnot, and then just hold down and then just blind fire his ass up. And you should be able to get him just fine. And especially with a shotgun, you'll just blow him back. And also, you saw the one skeleton dude. Also, you know, kind of try and melee me, but I was backing away from him. You want to kind of create distance between your guys as players. If you have like if you have a normal machine gun, well, rifle or whatever. Whereas if you had a shotgun, you would like to close the distance in and just, you know, let it loose in their face. So now let's talk about, let's talk about Uncharted 2 maps in general. Uncharted 2 maps have a certain symmetry about them, where if you were to divide the map in two halves, they would be like reflections of each other, except perfectly. If you were to take out some of the miscellaneous things, such as, like cars, some of the cover sequences, and other little details, strip it down to basic blocks, you would find that the map is very easy and very symmetrical. Right here I get robbed by this dude. I should have had him with that shotgun kill. Or blast. But that's fine. One thing with Uncharted 2 is the hit detection can be a little funky sometimes, and you can never really, you're not really too sure if you hit them or not. Sometimes, I mean, the reticule will glow red, but with all the gunfire and whatnot, it can be hard to detect. Like right there, see what happened down there was that they got into a fist fight and they hit each other at the same time and killed each other. Granted, that's not necessarily, a bad thing to do. It's just there's no real point to it. So, I'm trying to think right here. It's just staying close, staying in cover. I think here's my grenade lob. Am I wrong? Nope, got him. Now you can do that at the beginning of the match easy if you get the angle right. I mean, there's no real consequence to it. I mean, grenades are everywhere on this map. And so, but let's see, Uncharted 2 maps, they are very symmetrical in nature. I mean, there is always going to be like, down here, if you're on that side, there is just another entrance that leads up to a staircase that leads up to a platform that you can climb up and jump down into the initial starting spawn. On both sides, there is the same structure. There's just different details. Like on this side, it's outdoors and there's sun, and there it's a dark corridor, and there it's a corridor. Anyways, what I'm doing right here is kind of just luring this guy. I'm kind of just barely moving my position, looking for this guy to move. I'm not coming out in the open. I'm going to wait him out. I'm going to let him get close too. Let him think I've gone. See, he's looking for me. He's in an area where I can easily get him, and then boom. Commando! I did a knife him, I swear! Yay. So it's kind of all instinct, really. And Uncharted 2, it's a very simple multiplayer. It's not that hard to do, and it's a fun multiplayer to play. It's not as frustrating as Call of Duty. I mean, I still kind of get pissed off when I die, but it's nowhere near like, like, oh, I got robbed, I didn't get my Predator missile. Because of the lack of kill streaks in this game, it's, generally less frustrating than, I'd say, something like Call of Duty. Let's see, yeah, this guy gets me with a grenade throw, but I think I get him right. Nah, what happened to my grenade? I think it bounced off or something. That's another good tactic, is if you're losing a gunfight in Uncharted 2 and you know you're going to die, the best thing you can do is just throw out a grenade and roll. Roll to move up your position, and so maybe they can miss you a bit and let your grenade kill them before you die. Or the grenade can get you an afterlife and a payback, which means, you kind of negate their kill. In other words, they did kill you and got a point for their team, but you also killed them and got a point for your team, meaning that there is no real difference between your score. Here I get mowed, but I think my grenade goes off. There's my grenade right there. I threw it back as I was dying. Just turn the camera on and hit L2. That's another good method to do. It can occasionally will get you killed. So, I got 10 kills right now. I'm trying to run around, looking for the last one, but somebody else gets him. At least I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's a whole gunfight over there. But hopefully you guys can pull something out of what I talked about. That's some gunfighting tips for you guys. As well as talking about the map Fortress. There's us winning. I went 10-7, which is not too bad. We will see you guys in some other videos. I'm hoping you're liking these Uncharted 2 multiplayer stuff, by the way. It's something new, something fresh. We'll see you in other videos, guys. Thanks.